Okay, I'm gonna talk to y'all today about these toxic, dysfunctional families. See, these toxic, dysfunctional families, they don't like you because they like being toxic and they like being dysfunctional. And this stuff been going on for generations. This stuff been going on for hundreds of years, man. Your mother's mother was toxic, her mother's mother was toxic. Like, that's how it go, man. And you get these toxic, dysfunctional parents, and it's really nothing they can do with a kid because they really kids they self. They don't teach you anything. Um, like my mother, she took my sister and she made my sister to be like the golden child where my sister can't do no wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole thing about when you had kids. You can't favor one kid over the other kid. You got to treat your kids fairly. And my mother would treat my sister like the golden child and treat me like crap, to the point where it was like I never had no voice. I could never say how I was feeling. I could never speak my mind and then be taken serious. Every time, I said something, I was just shunned like, be quiet. What do he know? He don't even know what he talking about, when I knew more than them. I knew way more than them, but they wouldn't even give me a chance to talk because my mother just made my sister into this like golden child that can't do no wrong, man. So it was always me. I was always the wrong one, and that's just whack. So it became a point in time where, I got to a certain age and I got sick of it, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna be heard whether they like it or not. I don't care whether they like what I got to say, because the thing I start realizing, I'm like, you know what? Every time I come to them with something, how am I always wrong? Like, you can't always be wrong. Sometimes you gotta be right, and other people can't always be right. So I was just trying to figure out, like, why is I'm always wrong and they always right? And I got sick of it, so I started sticking up for myself, and I started telling them my point of view about stuff and how I felt about stuff, and I didn't care whether they liked it or not. Because see, they had silenced me for so long that by the time I actually started talking, then I wouldn't shut up. I had so much to say. I was boisterous about everything, and I didn't care how you took it. And they couldn't stand me for that. They couldn't stand me for that. They hated me for that because I'm outspoken, man. I'm outspoken, and then what always got me was my sister was always so arrogant because she did hair. She made money and she did hair. But my whole thing was, just because you do hair and you make money, that don't make you no better than nobody else. And then we related. You damn sure not better than me because you can make some money and you do hair. Everything ain't defined off of money. And that's what she couldn't understand. She couldn't understand that. So she thought that she was better than me because she had her own shop and she was doing hair. See, that type of stuff never mattered to me because I don't compete with people and I don't compare myself to other people, especially not my family. So when my sister doing hair and she can make a living for herself and she ain't got to go out there and punch no clock and work no 9 to 5, more power to you. I'm happy for you. But everybody ain't like that. Everybody ain't like that. See, me and my sister, we used to be real cool, man. That was my best friend for a long time. I don't even know when the change came. Like, I don't even know when the change came, but I know the change came because it was like she turned into a completely different person with me. And that's the thing about these dysfunctional, toxic families. They could go out there and they could show everybody else in the world love. But then when they get down to you, they got a problem with helping you. They got a problem with supporting you. Like, I used to tell my sister, like, when I used to rap, my worldly raps, when I was talking about drip and gang and stuff like that, my worldly rap, and I tell my sister, hey, why you don't go on my page and, support my raps? Oh, I don't be on Facebook. I be on other type of platforms. And I just felt like that ain't really make no sense. Because even if you on other platforms, I'm your brother. How you not go support your brother? It feel good when you post something, you got your family right there liking it, being the first ones to like it. Everything you post, they like it. I know brothers and sisters, and every time I see one post something, the other one, they'll go like it. That's just how they operate. So my sister will always be like, oh, I don't do social media like that. You know, I be on Instagram. So my thing to her was, so you go and you follow people that you don't even know, but you don't follow me? So then, you know, and I always felt like she was whack, man. I always felt like she was whack, but the thing is, society and the world make you feel like you have to deal with your family and blood is thicker than water and honor their parents and all this other crap that they try to shove down your throat. But it's all lies, man. It's all lies because your family's supposed to treat you as an equal. You don't supposed to have no mama that treat you like crap, but want to treat your sister like she's the queen of the Nile, like Whitney Houston. I'm the queen of the night, queen of the night. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That type of stuff, man. So she trained my sister like she damn Whitney Houston off The Bodyguard, and then they treat me like I'm freaking Ezell off of Friday, and it really wasn't making no sense to me, man. It wasn't making no sense to me, man. Every time they have some or it's somebody's birthday, they go invite the whole family, and then I'm the last to know about it. And I'm like, hey, you know, I'm part of the immediate family. How do y'all go invite cousins and stuff? Before I even find out what's going on, y'all go invite cousins and people on the outside of the family, not the immediate family, which is me. I'm the last to find out what's going on. And then when I have a problem with it and I say something like, man, why you ain't let me know y'all was doing that earlier? Because y'all know I had to work. I could have took some days off or something. Oh, well, we thought we told you. Nah, y'all ain't tell me nothing, man. Y'all ain't tell me nothing. See, the thing about these dysfunctional, toxic families, they use you as the scapegoat and they want to project all of their nonsense onto you. They screwed up, man. They got all type of problems, man. They got all type of problems. And the thing about the chosen ones and the light workers is, we is the light. We the chosen ones. Whatever we be dealing with, whatever we be going through, whatever problems that we be having to overcome, it don't be nothing like the problems that they be having going on with them. Like, these people be jealous, they be egotistical, they be prideful, they don't want to see you get ahead. Like, they got real personal problems about them that goes farther than just a person that having a bad day or, man, nah, these people be having bad life, so they try to project all they crap onto you and try to make you feel like you the worstest person in the world, but it's really them. It's really them, man. It's really them. And then, like, for a parent, you gotta first be a real parent. Like, these parents out here is dysfunctional, man. They don't teach their kids nothing. These parents out here is actually the kids' worst enemy, man. And that's just how it is. How you doing? You can't stop now. Don't stop now. Your family is your worst enemy. But the thing about it is, they are cowards. They want to join up behind your back and talk bad about you and do all of these things. My sister couldn't stand me, but she wanted to act like, oh, we were so cool or whatever. But every time I talked to her, we always get into it because she would purposely misunderstand me, take my words and twist it. And I just got tired of it. And I started telling her, hey, man, look, this is what it is, man. You think you better than somebody, you ain't better than nobody. You done moved your baby daddy in. He got 10 different baby mamas. You moved him in. He cheats on you and leaves you and the kids. You know what I'm saying? He do all of this stuff to you, but then you so arrogant and so prideful and so egotistical when you talk to me. You so prideful and egotistical when you talk to me, but your own baby daddy with his 10 baby mamas, he just leaves her, skips town, go be with another chick, leave her looking stupid. She done moved a dude in, got him a job. So I'm like, you know what, man? All the stuff that you think you know, you don't really know nothing. You don't know nothing, because if you would know something, then your situation would be better. So all your egotistical, prideful talk, I don't want to hear it, man, because I could look at your life and I could tell your life don't match the stuff you telling me. What you so egotistical and you so prideful about when you just roll for a guy that you done had 2 kids with that just threw you to the side? Why would you Why would you want to ride with somebody that already got 10 baby mamas and about 20 kids that he don't take care of? But what made you think he was going to take care of yours? But you were so prideful and so arrogant and so egotistical. And when I was talking to you, you knew it all. So it's just stuff like that, man. It's stuff like that, man, dealing with these toxic, dysfunctional families. For real, they want to project on you. They want to scapegoat onto you. They want to make you feel as miserable as possible, man. And then they get with each other behind your back and they kiki and do all of that and laugh about it like it's funny. And that's what it is. So I let it be what it is, man. I let it be what it is. Like God say, lead people to their own understanding. I had to lead my family to their own understanding. Because first of all, I don't need y'all because y'all never brought nothing to the table anyway. I could get more love and more support from a complete stranger than I could get from my own family. And now they had a nerve to be somewhere playing victim, talking about the stuff I did to them. Man, if y'all, whatever, man. Whatever. It's insanity, to tell you the truth. It's insanity. And it's really insanity when it's coming from your own people or who you thought was your people. Like, I don't claim them people, man. I ain't got no family. I'm gonna tell you straight up, man, because a family ain't just no title. You don't just say you a mother. You have to actually be a mother, and you have to actually raise your kids. You can't be an alcoholic, crackhead, narcissist, and be a mother. It just don't work like that, man. You can't be a crackhead, narcissistic father and still be a real father. It don't work like that. These parents out here is trash, man. And to tell you the truth, their parents was probably trash. The parents was trash. And all that stuff just keep going on and on. One big cycle. And that's where it's left up to people like me and people like y'all to break that whole cycle. Because it's whack, man. And they love that toxic. They love that, man. I used to come to my family, hey, don't y'all think we should talk about the past and all the nonsense that went on? Don't you think we should deal with that? No. Why are you trying to live in the past? See, I just block all that stuff out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the problem, bro. That's the problem. How you gonna ever heal if they just want to block everything out and then get together on the holidays and celebrate and get drunk and do that time and party on the holidays? So I see my family about 3 or 4 times a year on the holidays just to celebrate. And then then you don't talk to them never because I have to call them. They won't never call me. Yeah, I'll pass on that. I'll pass on y'all one-sided toxic dysfunctional relationship. I'll pass on that where it only benefits y'all and it don't benefit me. Yeah, I'll pass on that. I'm pass on that. I don't got no family, and they made it that way. I did not make it that way. These people, man, my mother's the most toxic, dysfunctional person I ever met in my life, man. And she like 60-some years old, and she still running around acting like she 20 years old, talking about where the party at. Oh, I drink Coronas like they water. Yeah, bro, you've been drinking Coronas like they water for 30 years, and that's a flex. That's a flex. You were drunk. I bet you do drink Coronas like they water. You know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, man, I forgive my family. And I don't rock with them at all, bro. I don't rock with them at all, and I never will rock with them again in my life because, like I said, man, I thought they just had issues, man. We had a rough life, all of us together. But the thing about it was I was just an accomplice to the nonsense. I wasn't doing none of the stuff that they was doing to put us in those situations. I was just alone for the toxic, dysfunctional ride. And now I'm to the point where, yeah, I got off. Man. I don't want to be on that ride no more. I'm cool on that ride. That ride does absolutely nothing for me, man. That ride does absolutely nothing for me. So I took myself off of that ride. And I would never get back on. Because I don't want to be part of no toxic, dysfunctional family that treat their own brother and treat their own son like he's some type of stranger off the streets. It's ridiculous and it makes no sense, man. It makes no sense. And it ain't like, oh, I had some type of beef with these people or we was going back and forth. No, that's just how they is, man. That's just how they is. Like my sister, she know we came from nothing. We struggled, man. I'm talking food stamps. I'm talking evictions out in the cold. I'm talking about getting woke up at 3 in the morning to go to different neighborhoods, to go outside in the winter, to dig in the trash can to see if we could find lottery tickets. I'm talking about that kind of life. I'm talking about that kind of life. So now when my sister had her kids, now she want to go buy her kids $400-500 pairs of shoes. And I'm telling her like, hey, we wasn't even raised like that. We wasn't raised like that. Why you got them thinking that materialistic stuff is what's gonna get them through the door? You got them trying to fit in with the other students and the other kids when they supposed to be being real and supposed to be being authentic, because that's what we was taught. Y'all trying to fit in with, you trying to fit in with the Joneses now. You trying to fit in with the Joneses. And then I just took a step back and I started looking at them and I'll be like, you know what, man? My family they a serious problem. They're a serious problem. They don't got God. They don't even mention God. They don't even talk about God. They might sit there and give you that whole God is good speech, but it's just a speech. It ain't nothing real about it. And we came from the Kingdom Hall. I grew up in the Kingdom Hall. So how do you grow up in the Kingdom Hall and have a family like that? And then people can say what they want about the Kingdom Hall. And I'm gonna do a video on that too, because I have my problems with the Kingdom Hall too, because it's a cult. But at the same time, I was still serving God and I was still having a relationship with God. So how do you grow up in the Kingdom Hall and then you got a family that act like they ain't got no love, no compassion? So it made me look at them like, yeah, who are you? Who are y'all? Y'all can't be the same people who was going to the assemblies with me. Y'all can't be the same people that was at Bible study with me. Y'all can't be the same people that was going door-to-door service with me, because what happened down the line where y'all lost love? And not only lost love for me. And then it wasn't like I was some type of problem child and I was out there running the streets. I was like any typical kid, man. Any typical kid. I love playing sports. You know, I had friends. I was outside. I wasn't going to jail. I wasn't getting into trouble like that. I just ain't had the support. And when you a kid, that support is everything, man. That support go make or break a kid, man. Because kids had dreams and kids had goals, but then you got these parents, and the parents so dysfunctional and so toxic that the kids can't even have goals and dreams no more. These kids can't have goals and dreams no more. These kids' dreams is just to get the hell out the house so the parents can quit yelling at them. The parents don't teach the kids nothing. They don't do nothing, man. My mother's so sick that she would compete with me. Compete with me. I'm your son. What are you competing with me for? Everything I get, she wanted too. She wanted to go get it too. And I'm like, dog, this is straight up sickening. This is sickening and disgusting. You a 65, 66, 67-year-old lady. Like, go sit down somewhere, man. Go sit down. And I'm not saying that's old. I'm not saying that at all. But that's too old to be acting the way that you acting. And these parents, man, they never grew up. These parents never grew up, man. They emotionally like toddlers, man. Then they go out there and they lay down with these different people. They had these kids, and then they can't raise these kids because they wasn't even raised properly. They don't know what love is. Most of these toxic, dysfunctional parents, they think that love is just buying you something real quick. Oh, let me buy you a gift real quick and shut you up. Forget about the love part. Forget about the support part. Forget about the coming home from school and being able to talk about how your day went. No, it's coming home from school and all the lights cut off and your mama sitting there looking crazy, crying. I don't know what you crying for. We had the money to pay the bills, but you want to do drugs. That's why they not paid. So what are you crying for? Stuff makes absolutely no sense, man. And I told you, I can go on forever because that's how dysfunctional and that's how toxic my family is. And I got nephews and I got nieces, and they just painted me out to be such a bad person to everybody for no reason at all. For no reason at all. And the people, and I'm sorry, man, to say this, but to the family members outside my immediate family, if y'all roll with them and y'all felt like y'all was go align with them, fuck y'all too. Fuck y'all too. And excuse my language, I'm sorry, man, but that's how I feel about it. Any family on the outside who felt like they had a problem with me just because of my family and never even talked to me, never even gave me a chance, fuck y'all too, and the hell with y'all too. The hell with y'all too. Y'all in the same situation as them. Y'all in the same situation as fake friends. Y'all in the same situation as fake exes. All of y'all ain't got no place in my life, no place around me, man. No place around me. It's like when they asked 50 Cent about the game back in the day when they start beefing, when 50 Cent and the game start beefing, and they asked 50 Cent, where do the game stand with you? And 50 said, shit, across the street, around the corner. That's how I feel about my family. They stand across the street and around the corner, and I never deal with them again. I'm not with no abuse, bro. I'm not with none of that. So the whole time all of that was going on, I didn't think it was that. Like I said, I thought my family was dysfunctional. I knew they was dysfunctional as hell. I knew that since day one. I knew that since a baby. Like, whoa, these niggas is, oh shit, these niggas is dysfunctional. It's adoption. Shit, I wanted to get adopted at 3. No, I knew shit was real, for real, man. You got a narcissistic mama, you got a narcissistic daddy, both of them alcoholics, both of them on crack. Same time we in the Kingdom Hall, same time I got an older brother that's a narcissist too, same time I got a sister that's a narcissist too. She a narcissist in training because she ain't even fully developed all her narc skills yet. You know, they got to get older. So in my sister's younger days, she was cool. Me and her was cool. When she started getting like 25, 26, and her narcness started taking over. No, we wasn't cool no more. She's a clown. She's a clown. She want to ride for everybody else. But the minute I need something, oh, I'm not going to be able to do that for you. But then to go turn around and co-sign a car for the baby daddy that got 10 different baby mamas that got 2 kids with you that don't even take care of his kids with you. But you go do stuff for him and stick your neck out for him just so he could ultimately leave you and go be with somebody else and leave you. But you ain't want to help me. You chose to help that over me. It makes no sense. Now they gonna be somewhere looking stupid because I don't deal with them no more. I don't deal with none of them. I cut them all off like last Christmas. No warning or none. It was around Thanksgiving. No warning or none. Nope. Everybody got to go. And I cut them all off. Cut them all off and I dissed them all. And I dissed them all because they shouldn't have never came for me. They shouldn't have never played with me. I never did nothing to them people, man. I never did nothing to them people. They put materialistic things and they put all of that type of stuff over their own flesh and blood. And it's sickening, it's disgusting, and it's sad. And I hope they get, which I know they is, I hope they get everything they got coming to them. Because you will not win doing that. You will not win doing that, man. My family had me out there stealing. My mother had me out there stealing. Man, just had me out there bad, man. Had me out there bad, man. My life has been 43 years of utter hell. Utter hell. I've been to the hospital about 7, 8 times because I lost my damn mind from spiritual warfare because I got my family doing spiritual warfare on me. But then I'm at their house and right in front of them and they acting like we all good. But behind the scenes, they doing spiritual warfare on me and all of this crap. All of this crap. It's crazy. Like, I got so many stories to tell. And we got time, man. We got time. We ain't got nothing but time. And I'm going to get into all of that because I'm going to talk about all the stuff they did. How they used to lock me in the room and leave. My mother and them would lock me in the room for 3, 4 days. And I got to use the bathroom in a vase. It's sickening and disgusting, man. It's the type of stuff that my parents was on, man. It's 2 crackhead drug addicts. And then after my daddy left and he was out the picture, he was always one of them crackhead daddies who always left and always came back. Soon as we got a little stable, he came back and screwed everything up again and left again. He did that about 100 million times. So we always had to start over because every time he'd come back, talking about he changed, my mama let him back in so he could destroy everything that we done built without him. He destroy it, he leave again. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous, man. When I look back at my life, I can't even look back at my life like a normal person. I got to break it down because it's too overwhelming to try to look at my life in its whole entirety. I got to break it down in little sections. Okay, what I'm going to talk about, being a Jehovah's Witness, but going home to toxic and dysfunctional crackhead parents. Having a brother who's supposed to be helping me do stuff. I go to the library with him. He's just supposed to be helping me get a library card. I find out he taking all of my information, making duplicate copies of my social security card and my birth certificate the whole time. I'm just a kid, bro. I'm just a kid, bro. So now to this day, I got all these things on my credit that I never even had, houses and cars and all of this stuff on my credit. He done passed away. He dead. So it ain't like, it's ridiculous, man. Whole time I'm at the library doing kid stuff, reading books. He taking my information and making copies of it. And then later on down the line, years later, when I lived in Indianapolis, I come back and a lady from next door say, here, Lawrence, I got your ID. It was on the ground. I'm like, how's my ID on the ground when I don't even live here? I live in Indianapolis. I get the ID. It's all my information with my brother's face on it. That's what I'm saying, man. I was raised by some straight up devils and demons, bro. Some straight up devils and demons. And it was like all of them was on the same page, and their whole page was just to go at me and to destroy me for absolutely no reason. And it's crazy, man. I start drinking heavy because, man, to tell you the truth, man, from dealing with the spiritual warfare at work, then I had the girlfriend I was living with. I was dealing with it with her at the crib. She was a narcissist. Yeah, I started drinking, man. So my family tried to make it seem like, oh, I'm just out of control. Oh, he's a drunk. He's just out of control. But I ain't drunk in a year. It's been a year I ain't even had a drink. And it's been about 4 or 5 years when I stopped drinking, and I started drinking like a regular person. Like a regular person can go out, have a drink, won't drink again till whenever. It could be 6 months, it don't matter. But they still drink though. My mother got a whole bar in her house, and my sister get a 5th of Bacardi Gold that she drink every night. But I'm the problem. The scapegoat, man. They try to pick one person out the family, make you the scapegoat, blame you for every single thing. You ain't got a clue of what's even going on. You just a damn kid trying to live life and figure it out. I still play sports and I still try to do my thing with all the toxicity and the dysfunction going on at the crib. I still try to play sports and do my thing, man. I play football. You think any of them came to my games? No. No. All the kids' families all at the games, man. And I look in the stands, it ain't even nobody there. And I'm looking around like, damn, not one of y'all can come to one of my football games, man. And now to this day, y'all will still make it seem like I did something to y'all. But guess what? Y'all can make it seem like whatever y'all want to make it seem like, because I don't really care. I don't really care, because I'm going to tell what it is. And I'm going to tell the truth about the whole situation. My sister a loser. My mama a loser. It don't matter if you do hair, bro. It don't matter if you do hair. You're a loser. Why you think your baby daddy did what he did to you? Because he knew you was a loser. If you was of any value, then no, that would have never happened. So help me understand why you so arrogant. You've been in the same house for like 30 years. The house is falling apart. It smells like pee all over your couches, all over your rugs. But you walk around arrogant and know it all. You have no real life experience. You have no people experience, because the only people you've been around is your clients for the last 20, 30 years. I was outside. I had like 30, 40 jobs. I was outside dealing with spiritual warfare, dealing with the narcs, dealing in narcissistic relationship with these narcissists. I'm outside though. So how you gonna tell me anything? What you so arrogant about? You ain't even got no life experience. Your experience consists of you doing updos and motherfucking finger waves, nigga. I know they don't do finger waves no more, but y'all know what I'm saying. Updos and motherfucking sew-ins. I know what that shit is. That's what your life consists about. You ain't even been outside. When the last time you been outside? 20 years ago? You sit in the house and drink 5ths of Bacardi Gold and turn your nose up. I don't go on Facebook. I go on Instagram. Man, whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. You think I'm stupid, man? Same people don't say they don't be on Facebook or they don't I don't even do social media. Man, they know every time you post something, they be the first ones on your damn page looking at your shit. They ain't gonna never like it, share it, comment or nothing, but they gonna be the first ones to look. They act like they don't be knowing what be going on with you. I don't even know. Yeah, you do. Get out of here. Stop playing them stupid games with me, man. Stop. So you mean to tell me you scroll past your own brother and you go look at who? Ja Rule them. Like, man, if you don't get out of here, you know you stop on my page and look, and you turn your nose up, and you get the hang because you see me out here fresh like I always been. Fresh, and I've been this way for like the last 35, 40 years. So what we talking about? At least 25 years of freshness every single day. So what we talking about? But, you know, I'm glad I could come share some of my life experiences with y'all. It's hot out here. I'm out here sweating. I'm out here sweating, man. I don't know how them streetwalkers be doing it. I really don't know how them streetwalkers be doing it, man. It's too hot out here. Then they be walking the streets, then they be going straight. Come on, what you want to do? You gonna go get a room? No, you finna go get a shower. What you mean go get a room? Stinking ass. Hey, man, I hope everybody have a great day out there, man. Have a blessed day, man. Don't trip about your family, man. For they not know no better. Like I say, man, forgive them for they not know no better. They some clowns, man. They some clowns because I'm the type of person, I'm like this. If we family, it ain't nothing you can't come to me for and I'm not going to do it for you. And then we all can join together and we can all get it together. That's what family's supposed to do. These idiots want to, oh, no, we going to push him out the way. Yeah, fool, y'all push the only light. Y'all push the only light. Y'all